that that's something that my father hadn't done.
He would just sit for hours and look at his daughter, you know, trying to take in this miracle. But then he would do things that just would knock me out. I mean, I remember one day when Chelsea was like 3 months old, she was learning to roll over, and I was in another room, and he was watching her on the bed in our bedroom, and he yells at me, tells me to come in quick, and he says, "Look at this." And I thought he was going to tell me she was rolling over, which of course I knew, which I thought was sweet of him, but no, he was going to tell me, look at this. She rolls over the edge of the bed, and then she rolls back. She must understand gravity. And I said, oh, right. You know, and about 20 minutes later, I hear this plunk as my daughter unlearns gravity, right?
Sometimes my dad, to make me laugh, makes like funny faces, or he'll make funny sounds. And when I was little, when I would squeeze his nose, he would talk in a really weird voice. Whenever I play softball, he does sometimes embarrass me by jumping up and yelling and waving his hands, and sometimes he'll come over and talk to me during the game, but that's okay. What I would like America to know about my mother and father is that they're great people and they're great parents. They taught me that I had to think for myself, and they taught me to treat other people how you would want to be treated and follow the golden rule.
Once early in the campaign, when I'd been beat up a lot by the press, and Hillary and I went on national television and basically acknowledged that we'd had some problems in our marriage, and we were proud of the fact that we'd been able to keep it together. When the show aired, Chelsea wanted to watch it, so the three of us went upstairs and sat down and watched it together. It was pretty painful, you know, to have your child watch that. And after it was over, I looked at her and I said, what do you think? And she said, I think I'm glad you're my parents. And after that, I knew whatever happened, it'd be all right.
When the history of this campaign is written, they may say, well, Bill Clinton took a lot of hits in this campaign. I want you to know something. The hits that I took in this election are nothing compared to the hits that the people of this state and this country are taking every day of their lives under this administration. We no longer can have a country where I worry about me, you worry about you, they worry about them. That's the kind of country the Republicans have given us for more than a decade. We've got to be one country again, going up or down, together again.
Sometimes, late at night on the campaign plane, I'll look out the window and think how far I am from that little town in Arkansas. And yet, in many ways, I know that all I am or ever will be came from there. A place and a time when nobody locked their doors at night, everybody showed up for a parade on Main Street, and kids like me could dream of being part of something bigger than themselves. I guess there'll always be a sadness in me that I never heard the sound of my father's voice or felt his hand around mine. But all of us have sadness and disappointment in our lives, and hopefully we grow stronger for it. I know every day that I'm alive, I hope I'm a better person than the day before. I hope that every day from this day forward, we can be a nation coming together instead of coming apart. And I hope that we as a people will always acknowledge that each child in our country is as important as our own. I still believe these things are possible. I still believe in the promise of America. And I still believe in a place called hope.
Please visit www.time-for-change.org.uk.